Good morning, Turnbull School. Here are this morning's announcements. This morning, I'd like to celebrate the Turnbull School Concert Band. This week, we would have traveled to Calgary to participate at Music Fest Nationals. While there, the band would have performed at the University of Calgary, had a walking tour of the beautiful city, visited Banff to see the hot springs and the village and the Banff Springs Hotel, and much, much more. Here's our music director, Mrs. Harrington, with a very special message.
Good morning, Turnbull School community. Today was to be a very special day for the band, and I have a message for them. This morning we would have boarded our plane to Calgary to embark on an epic adventure to the Nationals, the largest educational music festival in North America. Of course we didn't, and we are all apart instead of being together making music. Gosh, I miss you guys. If we had come back from the March break like normal, we would have continued to chip away at our music. We would have continued to have our early band rehearsals. And I would have demanded that you all get your pencils out and circle anything and everything that needed attention. And while it would be a challenge to play every note, rhythm, articulation, and dynamic in your music, I know you have risen to it. Gosh, I miss you guys. But eventually, we would have boarded that plane and flown halfway across the country to show our national audience what our young band was made of. You would perform, and it would be amazing, and I could not have been more proud. We would have then been invited to take part in a clinic with one of our 4 adjudicators, someone foremost in their field and who represented the highest standards of their profession to evaluate, encourage, enhance, and broaden the musicality of our band and in each one of us. And then it would be time for a band photo, gather with Mumu. Can't forget Mumu. Gather all of our equipment and board the bus to head off and celebrate our amazing experience together. Milestone days like this can be really tough. Gosh, I miss you guys. You guys are the best. Go Turnbull School Band, go!
Thank you, Mrs. Harrington. This year, the band unfortunately missed out on a few important performance opportunities. Due to labor disruptions in the public school system, we were unable to play regionals in February. And of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the band missed out in playing Kiwanis in late March, as well as Music Fest Nationals in Calgary. Not to mention our own production of Annie and the Spring Music Show. The band is exceptional and sound better than ever. And it is so unfortunate that they've not been able to perform like they have in past years. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all members of the Turnbull School Concert Band, and of course Mrs. Harrington, for your continued participation, dedication, and excellence. I wish our graduating band members all the best as you pursue your own bands in high school. To our returning members, we look forward to working with you next year as we prepare for Music Fest Nationals in Niagara Falls. And now for a few daily announcements. This week's weekly photo challenge theme is to build something. Lego, blocks, even a fort. Get your pictures to Morgan Stables by this Friday at noon. And again, the theme, to build something. We've got a birthday in the school today. Today, it is Owen's birthday from 4A. Happy birthday, Owen. I hope you have a fantastic day. And speaking of Owen, here he is in a little snippet that they sent to me with his principal, Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon, children. Welcome to COVID Collegiate. I'm a principal and primary teacher, Mr. Smith, and this here is Owen, our star pupil. And he is going to tell us some of the great things. This is the show what you know portion of our school year. And first off, I'll ask Owen a question on geography. So Owen, can you name one of the tributaries to the Nile?
The juvenile?
Okay, so moving on to mathematics. What you see here is some algebra, basic algebra. So Owen, can you find x for me, please? He's working on the math and it's all good. And you can see he says it is, here it is. So,
I might need a little help from Mr. Fitzgerald.
Mr. Fitzgerald, I might need your help too.
I'm relieved that Principal Smith is having similar experiences with his children as many of us are having with our own. Those are all my announcements for this morning. Have a great day.